Hey everybody, so I think the national strike protest has been a resounding success. Just to clear one or two things up, first off, people have been saying, what's the point in having a strike on a Saturday? It's not a strike. Apparently, the organisers of the protest called it a strike to get around Facebook social media and other social media restrictions. If they'd have called it a British nationwide protest, it would have been restricted on social media. So they've used social media's algorithms against them by calling it a strike, because what the lefties normally do, they call some of their stuff strikes, so the algorithm allows them to promote their strike action. So it's kind of been used against them in this regard. Smart move again. So it's not necessarily a strike, it was more or less a boycott. People were boycotting shopping in local town centres and that sort of thing, along with it being an actual protest. There's been quite a good turnout. There's been a massive turnout in Manchester, Newcastle, and people have been saying, well, there's only been a few turnouts in Bristol and places like that. Bristol's a lefty. It's a lefty city. It was always going to be a low turnout there. I think there's quite a few Patriots there, but there are people that are going to be scared to come out and show their faces for fear of reprisals from the lefties. This was just the first salvo. This was just the first shot across the bow regarding this. This needs to happen again. It's very good tactics. This is why you need to do protests in every town and city, because if you just have one singular protest down in London, then the lefties can organise and they can bus all their people in to one location and get their numbers up. If you protest countrywide, like what's shown today, they can't get their numbers. They're divided. They've got to bus people out to different locations and they can't get the numbers en masse to go and actually counter protest. And like I said, these protests, if they continue, will just grow and grow and grow, because more people will see, well, people are getting out on the street now, they're protesting. And it's giving people that courage to do that. This is just the first move to show people, yeah, you can get out on the street and protest. That as long as you peacefully protest, they can't do anything to you. And it's brilliant what they did today as well. When the lefties started shouting their usual bile at people, the crowds just turned their backs on them as a sign of disrespect, which is awesome. It says, you're not relevant, we don't care about you, your opinions don't matter. And that's what needs to happen. And people have suggested that's what Nick Tenconi should do in future. When they start shouting stuff at you, don't engage with them. Just turn your back on them and just continue to say what you're going to say. Don't show them any respect. They don't deserve respect. And, I think what we also have to do as well is we have to start and call these people what they are. They're communists. They're not stand up to racism. They're not hope, not hate. They're communism. They're communists and communism. They're funded by the Socialist Workers' Party, the newspaper. They're funded by the Communist Party of Britain. That's who they're funded by. These people are communists. Let's call them what they are: far left communists. This is also about taking language back. It's destroying their narrative, destroying their camouflage that they use to project themselves as being progressive. They're not progressive at all. They're nasty individuals. They're vile individuals. They're violent individuals. And we have to slowly and surely erode that camouflage that they do away from them, so the general public can see them for who they are. And having these protests countrywide does that. They see these people for the vile human beings they are. You don't have to say anything to them. You don't have to debate them. You just have to stand there and stand your ground and let them be themselves. They will do all the work for you. They really will. Anyway, I just want to say, don't forget the live stream tonight at 8 o'clock on my channel. We're going to have a talk, but there's a few things I want to clear up on there as well. A few comments I've had on my videos today that I want to address and, put certain things to bed. It's not for this video, that's for later on. So don't forget that 8 o'clock live stream tonight. Vindicator strikes back, straight talking, and we'll have a chat. It's also a good opportunity for all you new subscribers to come along and have a chat. I'll even try and invite some people into the live stream if you want to come in, and we'll have a talk and a chat and that sort of thing. So yeah, catch that later. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe the video, and leave a comment and a like if you like the video content. This is Vindicator, signing off.